in. First ban about 10 seconds into the game. Pugner.
Okay, so we are on captain's mode. Are there different game modes being played today, or is it all captain's mode today?
So far, the only thing we're doing is one captain's draft game first thing Wednesday. But all the other 5 games are captain's mode.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, we'll get the real meta picks and bans I expect that we've seen from the last couple of in-houses. I'm kind of like, I think what will be really nice is when they release the patch is coming, right? It's coming in December.
They did say that on the blog post, yeah.
It'll be really nice to just get a bit of flair up in Dota. It's becoming a little bit stale. It's the one thing that this game doesn't do well is its patches are too far apart. They need to bring them together a bit.
I don't know. It's changed a bit because they do these massive substantial patches that take ages to happen. But recently they have done a few more minor patches, like you tend to get an A, B, C, D, and sometimes even an E. But it still takes you're right, too long between the last change and the next one. Like they had 7.27E or something, and then just months of the same thing. And I would like to see some of those, absolutely useless tier cores become viable and see less of Sven and Faceless Void.
Yeah, Sven completely came before this patch. He was not even considered worth picking in any role, in any situation. Just completely ignored hero. And then this patch hit, and they changed God Strength, and now he's insanely broken. It's amazing how much you can change one ability and make it completely change how a character is seen.
Yeah, the buffs he had were insane. Right, Wayfarer needs to take on the in-house role. That's why he can't join the channel. I'll just manually assign it to him.
Yeah, so we have new blood today, right? Wayfarer joining on the Radiant squad.
Yeah, I can't remember who knows him, who he's from, what circle of friends.
It's always good to see new blood, though. I think adding new blood also changes up the in-house's meta a little bit, because if they play certain heroes that don't particularly get a lot of love, people don't know how maybe to play against it, and that usually tends to shift the meta. Like when Nat joined, Rubik and Windranger became really popular bans because Nat's so good at those heroes. I don't know what rank he is. We can have a look quickly what the bot thinks he is.
Yeah, the bot should have displayed his rank in the chat.
Crusader 2.
Okay. I agree with what you said about it's nice to see some new players. And obviously when this first started out, it was just BVGS crew. But then people drop out of Dota, people take breaks, etc. So we need to keep the numbers up. So we get a nice new group of people come in. At the moment, I've got, I think, around 20, I think is it 30 people who have the in-house role. So there's potential 30, 10 out of those 30 people every time you can join. You've got people who are here almost all of the time. Ollie's here a lot, Veteran, Brex, etc. And then people who sort of dip in and out. Like McDute's quite new to this, only played a few. And we're starting with some of the most meta picks ever.
Yeah, very meta in-house picks at least. Snapfire. Looking to be a combo. Are they going to actually just pick Snapfire, Void, and Sven? Are we going to see the two heroes we talked about in the intro in the first 3?
I wouldn't be surprised if Void comes out right now. No, Phantom Assassin.
Oh.
Is that picked? So obviously this is very different now, right? We've got literally cores being first pick now because we want them so badly. Does Phantom Assassin counter Sven? Yes, no? Maybe?
Yeah, it's a really interesting matchup, I think. I would say the Sven does very well into it, because just from the natural armor and shield that Warcry gives. And also, like, you think the Blur would be good against Stormhammer, but until you get Agnums, the cast time on Blur isn't enough to dodge this hammer. So I'm not sure it's the best matchup. I kind of feel like Sven does well. Omni-Knight, I'm assuming this is going to be an Omni-Knight 5, and that's been super meta recently. I've seen it in a lot of high-rank games.
Okay, because I've been one of these players who I've always loved Omni-Knight, but he seems so bad in so many metas. I don't know where you lane him. I don't know how you itemize him. Like, he's a bit mediocre in the lane. How does he work with Sven? Is that a good lane? Sven, Omni-Knight?
The concept of this patch, I think, is something that has become very apparent, is that you pick cores and then you buff the crap out of them. So PAL2 has become very good this meta because things like Bloodlust, things like Empower, have basically amplify a very strong carry into an extremely strong carry. So the concept behind Omni-Knight is that Repel, is it called Repel?
Yeah, no, Heavenly Grace it's called.
Heavenly Grace, right?
Repel was the old one.
And it provides a huge amount of status resistance, right? So you basically can't kite the Sven anymore because he has this buff on him. So you just put the Omni-Knight in a 5. The lane might not go too great, but Sven's such a great flash farmer. He's going to have farm anyway. And then you basically have a support whose entire job is to make your Sven unkillable.
Yeah, I saw it in one game. A pro game happened. I can't remember. It was a while ago, but they had an Alchemist Omni-Knight. And that was the time when we were thinking, Omni Knight, that's a weird pick. And they'd made the Alchemist so invincible that he could just run into them 5 versus 2, basically, with Omni Knight at the back just throwing in a repel, Heavenly Grace. And also, we saw an Omni Knight fairly recently, and it did very well. This was Veteran. He called it position 6 Omni Knight because he was so poor and he kept dying every fight. But he actually made a lot of impact, just getting his ult off and Heavenly Grace before dying. So, yeah, I like to see Omni Knight. It's one of the heroes I like.
Also super good against PA, right? Because the Guardian Angel completely negates any damage she can do. She does 0 damage for how long does the ult last? Like 6 seconds or something?
This is going from memory. I think it goes up to 8 with Aghanims. Maybe it's 6. 6 without Ags, 8 with Ags.
Something like that. It's a long time in the grand scheme of a team fight, and I just worry that Radiant might end up struggling in mid-game team fights because of it. Obviously, you can itemize against things like Guardian Angel, and to be fair, I'd even love to see something like an Invoker pick just to play Coswex and have the Tornado for the Dispel. But
yes, that's a big
how
Dispel.
commonly that's seen.
Well, you're talking about Dispel, which I like, because when I see Omni Knight, I think, he's hard countered by Dispel, because Guardian Angel can be even weak dispelled, right? It's not a very, it's a very easy spell to remove. That was the frustration in the last in-house. They had an Omni Knight. He was getting his Guardian Angel off every time. They had no nullifiers. They had nothing to dispel it. And I was thinking, you have to build a nullifier against Omni Knight. It would be foolish not to. It removes his... I don't know if it removes Heavenly Grace, but it does remove Guardian Angel, and you have to remove Guardian Angel. So I'm assuming the PA player will pick one up fairly early, because if he doesn't, I'm going to be quite annoyed.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it does dispel the Heavenly Grace, but I think you need a strong dispel. Looking at a hero like Shadow Demon would be very effective against this kind of matchup as well, because it also dispels the Warcry from Sven. So if your Sven's fully buffed up, just instantly remove it all with one button. Sven also then can't move because he's slow. You can't get rid of that slow debuff. And even Disruption is a great defensive mechanism against the Sven.
Yep, against this stun as well. If he's coming in with the Aghanims, at least you can keep yourself alive with Disruption, so it's a good point. They've got 3 strength heroes. They have banned Timbersaw. That's an intelligent ban, but it's still 3 strength cores, so I think Necrophos makes sense here.
Okay, on the tooltip for Heavenly Grace, it says it cannot be dispelled, so maybe it's not
really?
a tool.
Okay.
And that's kind of scary, because then it makes the Shadow Demon less effective. Half duration Demonic Purge isn't as effective as you might want it to be, given it's an ultimate.
It still lasts a ridiculously long time.
Yeah, and it also is a strong dispel itself. Heavenly Grace is such a good ability right now. 12 second duration.
It's one of those underrated abilities, I think. When it was Repel, everyone remembered it. It was, Magic Immunity. Now people just forget about it, I think.
It also gives bonus strength.
Yes, it does. Some more damage.
Which is why it's amazing with Sven.
And Mars, give it to your strength heroes. And yeah, it's health regen. It does a lot of things. I think in lane, people tend to max out Purification anyway, just for the burst heal and damage. But yeah, it definitely scales well in the late game. Just keep throwing it on your cores. I believe there's a talent that does something with it. Is it lower cooldown?
On Heavenly Grace?
Yeah. I think it's 25.
Yeah, the level 20 talent is minus 3 seconds.
Oh, 20. Cooldown. Okay, so then you can have even more uptime on it.
At level 10, you also can give extra 10 HP regen, which is pretty significant actually from an early level.
What's the alternative at level 10?
20 movement speed, which is also nice, but
it's not a lot, I guess, is it?
As an Omni Knight, you don't particularly worry too much about your positioning because you are naturally quite a tanky hero being strength. So
yeah, you're right. He is a fairly durable support. Okay, a lot of reserve time is being used now. They've got their main core lineup and 1 support each. Now
Necrophos is an interesting pick. My guess is that they've seen the Omni and they know that Necrophos will go through anything that this team can apply. And that's the logic behind picking it. My worry is that Necrophos versus Sven is a horrible matchup to play because you cannot Ghost Shroud yourself if the Sven takes the Stormhammer Dispels talent.
I know, it's insane.
It instantly removed it. You're stunned for 2 seconds and you'll probably die during that.
Well, you have to go blink on Necrophos this game. There's so much you can blink out of. You can blink out the Mars Arena if you're quick enough. Interesting that Dire have gone 4 strength heroes. So hopefully they don't pick a 5th one, but we'll see.
Well, Timbersaw has been banned, obviously, the main strength counter. And at the moment, not a huge amount of great anti-strength abilities on the Radiant. Enigma's a good one, because obviously Midnight Pulse does percentage damage.
Yes, that's Ollie Enigma, for sure. Hold Sven in place for ages. Yeah, just black hole him. Now he can't go anywhere. Yeah, then, black hole Snapfire roll. It's like Void, not quite Void. I mean, Void is actually still in the pool, but obviously not going to be picked now. But yeah, Snapfire Enigma, good combo.
Do you think this is going to be an off-lane Enigma then, with the Necrophos going middle?
So Ollie's played Enigma in the last couple of in-houses. He has done it mid, but I would rather see Necrophos mid than an Enigma, because Necrophos really needs the levels, or he's a bit kind of useless. Yeah, I think maybe off-lane Enigma, safe lane PA, and mid Necro. Banning Silencer makes sense. Don't want the Black Hole cancelled. But then you've got Clockwork. Clockwork's known to be quite good against Enigma because his ultimate is BKB piercing stun at a very, very long range. Yeah, 3,000 range at max level. So
as long as the Clockwork positions correctly, essentially Enigma should never get a Black Hole.
Maybe Enigma can like buy a Manta, cast it first, and position the illusions around himself.
Wow, that would be insanely big brain.
That's too good. That's too high brain. I can't handle that. Can't do it. All right, 24 seconds left. What do they need?
We're looking for a support here on Radiant. I mean, the Ogre is still available. Another PA buff. The Magnus is still in the pool? Oh, no, they banned the Magnus.
They banned it, yeah, which is unusual, because I was again looking at Dire going, did Dire ban Magnus, or did they forget? No, the other team banned it. They didn't want Magnus.
I guess they didn't want Magnus.
They're both scary.
Over the top. It's over the top, but it obviously still very smart.
You know, if you RP the whole team together, Sven's going to kill them instantly.
I think he might even do more damage with his cleave because of the empower than he does with his normal attack.
Oh, I think we're getting there, because his cleave is 70%. If Magnus gets the cleave bonus damage talent, I think it would be. Yeah, which is incredible. Okay, what support doesn't get instantly killed by a Sven, Mars, or Clockwork? Like you said, Ogre, I think is the best bet.
I think there's Ogre. I think Shadow Demon is still pretty decent here. Like, if he disrupts himself from the cogs, he then has illusions that deal with Battery Soul.
Yes.
I think it's a good pick. It's not the most favorite support pick, and I can understand that. It's quite a high skill cap hero, actually, to play really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I still like it. I think that's a good call. We've got 8 seconds left. They better think of something. I just don't want them to go with a really squishy hero like Witch Doctor or Venge, or someone who's going to get killed over and over and over. Warlock. Okay. It does get killed quite easily, though.
Fight.
They have.
Their team fight.
It's all in. Apart from the PA, it's an all-in, massive ultimates, long cooldowns. We're going to win the team fight. Well,
the Warlock does kind of help with the PA lane. PA not naturally the strongest laner in the world, especially going up against Mars Clockwork, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
So the extra bit of healing the PA will get will help her keep staying in the lane. I think that Radiant's going to be looking to play passive until they have things like Blink on Enigma, maybe a Blink on Necrophos, and the level 6 on supports, and then maybe they'll start to put pressure on, allow the PA to farm.
The question is, can Dire, who've got way lower cooldown ultimates, okay, I know Sven's 110, but Mars goes to as low as 60, I think Clockworks goes even below 60 at some point. So they've got ultimates they can use more freely, whereas Radiant, they need to use every single ultimate, and then they're down for like 3 minutes. So Radiant have better team fight, but Dire can fight more often. So we'll have to see sort of how it goes. And Zeus is an interesting hero, but I don't know about Zeus, actually. I'm not sure I like him in this matchup that much, because he doesn't counter Necro as hard as you think he might do, because Necro gets a lot of healing from creeps.
Yeah.
And PA is going to instantly kill Zeus. I guess you can cancel Black Hole if you have Nimbus. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, well, Ollie would definitely be getting BKB at some point. So the Nimbus timing versus the BKB timing.
Yeah, I've got.
Should be a little bit before. It might cancel like 1 or 2 black holes.
Got another.
My worry,
Abby. Just keep talking.
I will. I'll take over. It's kind of hard to run a discussion though, so I'm just going to put my opinions out there, and they are facts as of this moment. So the Zeus will have a really good time against the PA in the early game. PA is naturally very squishy here, and Thunderbolt just racks up way too much damage early game. Radiant really needs to pile on the pressure early here. Sven is a hero that needs like 1 or 2 items and then can fight very effectively. You just can't let Radiant get past mid game, I think. That's when it starts getting scary. The PA starts doing a ton of damage. Black Hole, Warlock ult's going to be coming through. Lower cooldowns. Yeah, it can get very rough here, I think, for Dire if they don't play this correctly. We do see it a lot that the team with the bigger team fight ends up winning the game. So we'll see if that is how it turns out.
I think that just tends to be the way most of the in-houses go. It's just, you just have a team fight, everyone presses R at once. If you've got the bigger cooldowns, you win. So I think that's how the drafting has been led for quite a while. Just pick more team fight than the other team. So, you know, we'll see. The Dire have their cooldowns up a lot more. So, you know, there's definitely a lot of room for them to outmaneuver the enemy team. All 3 of my Amazon deliveries came within like 2 minutes of each other, which is good. So they're now all sorted.
You think that they'd arrive in the same package?
Well, you'd think so, but they decided to come separately, even though I ordered some of them together. So anyway, that's all good now.
So we are going to see the Necrophos go middle, placing down. I feel like this early ward against a Zeus is never a good idea because he will eventually level Lightning Bolt. I'm not actually sure if Zeus are taking Lightning Bolt anymore after the mana change, but
sometimes.
If they just Lightning Bolt the range creep, that ward's going to be found and then get dewarded.
Or if you just Lightning Bolt the player, you will find it. That's why if I'm against Zeus, like you said, I would put. And now he's just warded in vision. Oh no, it wasn't in vision. Actually,
just outside?
Just out of vision. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I would try and put a ward against Zeus somewhere else.
My favorite ward to do as the dire mid laner is you walk down here and you come in here and you can put the ward like here or something. Because who the hell is going to find that?
I've done all sorts of weird wards over the years. Like if I'm absolutely so desperate that I don't want it to get dewarded and I need rune vision, I've put it so far away it'll never be found. But obviously you want to see the high ground where possible. Poll has started. Oh yes, it has. So we have a poll now where you can vote on which team you think is going to win, and then it shows up on the stream just for a little bit.
Do you not have the channel point predictions?
What's the channel point predictions?
There's a new feature on Twitch that has been rolled out where you can essentially make predictions, and then based on the prediction, you can win channel points. So you bet using channel points.
But how do you determine who's the winner?
You just after the whatever you're predicting on is finished, you click which one won, and then the points are distributed.
Oh, that's cool. I know you can do with channel points, but I didn't realize like you could give them out later, like a reward. I need to see if you can do that because we've got the same poll system working, but we've not got the channel point wins. So
yeah, it's a cool feature.
Yeah, Omni Knight ult doesn't do much this game. I mean, if you're stopping their hard carry doing much, that's always going to be helpful. Look at Brex and McDoot.
Brex does have the purification. I think McDoot realizes he's losing this one.
Yeah. The heal and the damage at the same time. It's still pure damage, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, there's a rule. If there's a healer in the game, Brex is going to be playing it. He's like he basically mains healer in a game that doesn't even have a healer role. He somehow found that.
He's also a bit of a meta slave. You see a kill in bot lane, actually. They're going to bring down...
Yeah, I just saw the kill on Veteran. I was not expecting that, but I turned around and he died to the last hit from Warlock, plus the Shadow Word. Wow, I wish
given how healthy the two Radiant heroes are, very surprised.
Yeah, they're full HP. They're obviously doing
I was
really
going to say,
job.
Brex is a bit of a meta slave in that he always is watching the pro games, watching the pro scene, and seeing what they're playing. And Omni Knight has been one of those heroes, so no surprise to see him playing at Pos 5 right now.
But then he does go out his way to also pick unmeta stuff, so he's like kind of all over the place. It's either very meta or not meta at all. There's no in between for him.
But it'd be like meta for some weird, like all the 2B stuff, right? The AM
oh
scores
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that kind of stuff. It's being played by someone who's high ranked and has been having reasonable success. It's that kind of stuff.
Yes, yes. But he had very successful ranked games as Bounty Hunter Pos 3. I noticed. I think that's one of the heroes he's better at. Veteran, even though he died in the lane, he has really kept on top of the denies. Already 6 denies against the PA. Mars and his big spear and high base damage always helps. I think Jabatemon might go down here. Yeah, it's not looking good. He's going to die from the Shadow Word. Already 2 kills. Wayfarer and Juji. Juji PA is really good, says Sneaky. Well, we're already seeing that.
Yeah, this is the kind of lane where you should be beating the PA here, but maybe with the Warlock backing her up. The Shadow Word does a surprising amount of damage if you choose to use it as Wayfarer is and using it aggressively.
I think there's a missed opportunity in most Warlock players to use it aggressively because you're always using it. I know using it to heal in most cases is preferred, but you know if you can go aggressive in the lane, yeah, just spam it on the enemy. Go for it. Look at the denies Ollie's got though. Having to lane against Enigma, it's so frustrating. No matter what you do, you're losing range creep. And there's literally, you can't outplay an Enigma. He's just going to deny your range creep from full HP. Nothing you can do.
Nice thing about Sven though is he'll max the cleave and then he'll be able to deal with the Eidolons, and that can actually regain his farm if Ollie's not careful. So Ollie needs to be really careful not to feed Eidolons this game.
I wonder who used the glyph and why. Was that some bot lane shenanigans to protect the pull, or is it just a misclick? Who knows? Is it mid lane?
Oh, Wayfarer might be in trouble here.
Yeah, this might be a return kill. Oh, of course you can just skewer them straight into the cogs. Wow, that makes it easiest spearing of all time. If Jabatemon can get on top of them, you've got a guaranteed Spear of Mars. Didn't think about that combo. Actually, that's pretty good. And you've got Arena and Clockwork Hook. You got a lot of engage there.
Yeah, kind of what we were talking about. If the support in this bot lane isn't particularly durable, then they can easily get picked off by this combo, especially once they start getting levels. Maybe level 5 on Mars for the level 3 spear. It's a huge burst of damage, and I mean, Shadowware's not going to heal it up.
Yeah, quite a long stun, 2.4 seconds as well.
Well, Magdu might be in trouble here top lane. He's gone to try and interrupt the pool, but he might pay with it with his life. Ross is hanging around with a Stormhammer on cooldown.
It's only rank 1, but I think it will be enough. Here it goes. No cookie? No, he does use the cookie. Is it going to be... I mean, Ollie can't really do anything. Oh, maybe he's going to be okay. Ah, the purification doesn't land. One more auto attack. We're going under the tower for it. Yeah. And now Ross is completely done.
Oh, wait, the Sav got cancelled instantly.
One Eidolon attack.
Oh, man. That's really unfortunate.
He's going to be fine. Oh, Ollie, like, spamming his tangos to try and find him. What was I going to think about what maybe could have happened? Oh, well, yeah. What McDuke could have done is maybe put down a branch to try and block the Sven.
Oh.
It's one of the GG branch. That's what I thought about at the time, but I'm not sure that would have really done a lot.
We're going to hop on through Brex for the bounty. It would have actually been a very interesting play had Madute done that, put down the branch and reduced the Sven's vision. But I think he might have still died, but Sven might have died as well. He'd have to walk around the tree and re-click. So.
I mean, now it's just used Reaper's Scythe on Debate Mail, but still doesn't kill him. So that's unfortunate. It was 200 mana gone, a 2-minute cooldown, and V-Man's like, quick, get some CS. Because he really needs it. He's doing okay. He's actually got exactly the same as Nat, which is good. I think that's good for Zeus. Of course, he's got his ultimate, so he can be helping around on the map no matter what happens.
Yeah, Zeus has gone back to maxing Arc Lightning, so actually last hitting for them has become quite trivial again. When you used to just max the Lightning Bolt for lane harass and then win the lane by poking them out, you now just go back to farming and getting levels.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I still do go for max Lightning Bolt if you think you can win the lane by harassing them. Like a hero who really has a low HP, doesn't like to go bottle. But I think against Necrophos, you just go, well, he's always going to out-heal me, might as well max Arc Lightning. Never increases in mana cost, so you can use it to farm camps, stacked camps, etc. Still a powerful spell, you just don't always have the mana to sustain it.
It has no arms to defend itself.
What's going on here? We do have level 5 on Veteran. He does have 3 points in the spear. He's actually pretty close to 6. He's doing better than Juju is in levels. Juju's not even 5 yet.
Yeah, I think this is when the lane is almost scariest now for Radiant, and both the carries in this game have had a pretty decent start. Both the offlane is having a pretty decent start. So far, everyone's just kind of trading farm.
Yeah, the farm is very close in pretty much every lane. You can see only 2 kills each side. Net worth practically flat. Let's have a look at the level, so that always tells a different story. Level 7 on Necrophos, he's the highest level currently, but V-Man's not far behind. Quite a few heroes at level 5. Ollie is very close to 6. Wonder if he'll do something immediately with the black hole.
Yeah, maybe the biggest issue we're seeing right now is Juju's just cracked level 5, where I think Sven is almost, he's literally going to get level 6 off this camp.
Oh, black hole, yeah. Ollie literally instantly got level 6. There's the black hole. I think the cookie was a little bit overkill. Oh no, he's going to get away after all that. Oh, 9 HP, but V-Man blocks him. Oh, V-Man, that is so unfortunate. Ollie's going to instantly TP out. V-Man accidentally blocking his team. I hope he's not getting too much shit from that.
Ross is going to be pretty pissed, I feel.
Because he was actually going to live.
But
they would have got the kill if they just, spaced the cookie out a little bit more and didn't throw it straight into the black hole. So, kind of two wrongs make a right in that case. I'd love to see a tip for V-Man. Be a bit flame, but it would be funny. Alright, anyway, it's only 1 kill. 1 kill onto a Sven. And now Ollie doesn't have black hole for nearly 3 minutes.
Have the level 6 up now for Mars. Clockwork rotating in. I wonder if they're going to try and go for a kill.
I hope so. They should try and go on Wayfarer. Yeah, they're going straight in. Oh, he's got no chance, Wayfarer. Instantly gets killed. Doesn't even have a chance to cast one spell. Why is Juju just sitting farming? This is way too greedy. Your Warlock just died, mate. But he's got someone to blink to. Thank God Nat was there. Nat's now going to kill Veteran. Or is he? Yes, he is. That's a lot of damage. Welcome to Reaper's Scythe, I guess.
The casual Ghost Shroud for BM. Not really sure why he wasted the mana on that.
It slows him, I guess, a bit. Ollie's in trouble. Tell me, Ross is literally full committing under this tower. I'm not sure that's a good idea, Ross. What are you doing? Oh, Ollie, the beautiful juke back and forth in the trees. And now Ross is going to get away. Again. I don't know why he's diving into. Why is he turning up to it? How strong does he think he is? Ross, what are you doing?
That's an exclamation mark.
That is an exclamation. I mean, did he think just treads with rank 1 god strength he was strong enough to like kill full HP heroes? I'm not entirely
Maybe
sure.
he thought he had his stunner, but I really don't know what that was.
You've overestimated your hero just a little bit.
Maybe he thought there was no chance of him getting out, so he should do some damage in turn. But he was gone, I think. I don't think anyone was catching him.
He was absolutely gone.
Head's gone.
Oh, Juju just doesn't get
spear.
stunned. That was so close. Wow, Debate Mail, you... What is with this game and everyone overcommitting? Oh, the Zeus ult. Never mind, I take it back.
It all makes sense.
It was all a bait. Go on, spear him. Whoa, you waited a lot. What? How? What?
I didn't know. Oh, he's got raindrops. The Sapphire has raindrops.
But still, why did it... It didn't look like it connected to a tree, even though there's like a million trees there.
It didn't, but it was max range on the... it's from Mars, right? Not from when it hits the target. So.
Yes. Okay, I didn't realize it went so far.
Yeah.
But anyway, he did find the kill with a nice God's Rebuke. What a messy fight. He's actually still got his ultimate. He can go straight away and maybe ult GG. I don't know if he has the damage.
How's
maybe?
he full mana? He's used like 20 spells. Oh, he's popped a wand. Okay, that makes more sense.
21 charges, yeah.
That would do it.
Mars had to have his int buff like 3 patches in a row. Oh, Breck says, Ollie running after you, but you're absolutely fine. Let's have a look at the net worth at the moment, because I believe the current leader is Nat. Yes, it is, but V-Man's very close behind. He found a nice kill with his ultimate. Got the regen rune, literally Zeus's favourite rune in the old game. I think the only hero who appreciates regen rune more than Zeus is going to be Storm Spirit.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Oh, look at the hook. Jabate straight in. Wayfair, you've got no chance of escaping. Yeah, brutal. You've got 3-1 Clockwork and 1-2 Mars.
V-Man is actually rotating down bottom as well, so they might try and pick off Juju. They do have the Observer Ward that scans him out. So there's definitely a chance here to kill the Radiant carry. This is exactly what Dire need to do. I said it before the game. They need to win this early game with their sort of ganking lineup and really snowball into it. As the game gets later, the team fight for Radiant gets so much stronger.
It has to hit the center of the tree. It only went through the leaves. That's why Dire's jungle is better, because there's no leaves on the trees. Less misleading. Can it be winter time, please? I'm still using the same map, I guess, as the one from... I've been using the one from the Battle Pass the entire time. Forgotten what the normal one actually looks like now. Just so useful. Like every single stream I've done, apart from maybe the first few, have been on this map. Need to get some other terrains.
Immortal Gardens fanboy. OP tree pathing.
Well, he fired a cookie, but then the creep died midair, so just nothing happened.
Bot lane veterans getting very aggressive.
Wow. What? Guys, you need to stop going under towers. Calm down. Every time I look, there's another hero under a tower.
Really like this Dire warding in the jungle. They got the double wards, scouting out anything that's being any rotations coming through, and they're looking. I really think they just want to apply the pressure onto the PA right now.
They do. Oh, here comes the spear. Misses. Oh no, veteran, you're gonna have to go back. But they've got the hook shot as well. They're committing a lot, but you've missed the arena. When the whole arena is missed, you need to go back. Good cogs. I think Jabate might be okay. He's slowed again by Juju. Oh no, out comes Mortimer's kisses. And there's going to be the kill.
Juju dies. He got speared into not the Zeus, he just died.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Juju just took so much damage.
I was watching that, but I literally didn't pay attention. How did I do that? I'm going to watch the replay. Unless something else happens. But like, it's like I wasn't paying attention even though I was watching it. How did Juju die?
Yeah, I saw the spear.
Actually, I'm going to have to turn this off, because look, we've got a golem under the tower. We are doing another tower dive because we love tower dive. We're going to do more of it. Out comes the Reaper Scythe into the black hole. It will find a kill, but Zeus has done a lot of damage. You've got a mech on Necrophos, so keeping everyone alive. Ollie's going to die to Ross. Actually, V-Man does get the kill. So at the moment, it was a 1-for-1. They do get a golem as well. It's another 100 gold for Ross. All 5 heroes, or all 10 heroes are in the bot lane now. You do have hookshot as well. Do we have the cookie? Yes, McDude does have the cookie. He's just going to leap straight out the cogs. Doesn't even get stunned by the cogs when you leap over them. That's good to know. And yet again, we are going under the tower. Not that many trees here this time. Nice slow from the scatter blast, but he can't escape from Zeus. Never mind, we're going to go on V-Man. Juju doing a bit of damage to him. They do have Guardian Angel. Are they going to use it? Yes, they are. So now V-Man's alive just for a little bit. Nice heals from Brex, but he may lose his own life. This is going all over the place. So now Veteran's back. He's got his spear and the arena. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Landed on that, but I'm not sure that's the hero you should go on because he has so much regen.
This mechanism up for the Necrophos as well.
This fight is still going on. So who died? Some supports died now from that fight, but Poor, endless fight. Some heroes have now gone. Ross is like, well, time for me to farm. Ollie's thinking, yep, don't have black hole. No point me being there.
Yeah, Ross literally turned up for the fight under the tower and then immediately went straight back to farming with God's Strength. Cleared out the triangle and rotated through to mid.
Juju's just farming in the corner, trying to make the most of his blur. Ooh, scans here. Ollie's found Ross. Not a lot of damage going on to him.
They have the Mortimer's Kisses.
They do have Mortimer's Kisses, but now you're melee range of Ross. Yeah. Mortimer's Kisses, that's not going to kill Ross. Chibatemo's trying to run up with Duke. Finally, he cancels it, but Chibatemo's in a little bit of trouble. Ross turns back. Ollie blinks away. I'm not sure they have the damage to kill Nat. You definitely have the damage to kill Nat. His ult is 12 seconds coming. What is going on? Where's Ross gone? I just can't keep track of everyone. Everyone's all over the place. Once again, we're having a big team fight. We have a few ultimates ready. No Mortimer's Kisses, no black hole. You got to be careful, Ross. Nice heals from Brex, but Ross may still go down.
Fatal Bond.
No, he's going to be okay.
Really careful here. Banemel's taking the damage. He's going to TP way straight.
Yeah.
Back to the base.
A lot of damage coming out from Radiant, but again, no Reaper Scythe. And look, now they don't have Warlock ult, they don't have Black Hole, they don't have Reaper Scythe, they don't have Mortimer's Kisses. They'll be up soon, but there's a small window where they don't have any of them.
Yeah, it's pretty much 1 minute on the clock now. Dire have the chance to maybe do something, but we have an Aether Lens up on our Zeus, who's queued up a second Aether Lens. I don't think he's going to buy that one.
I think that just happens when you've queued up Aether Lens, but you ignore the build order of it because you disassemble for the energy booster, and then Dota buff gets, or Dota, not Dota buff, just the quick buy gets really confused and it puts the entire Aether Lens back in. Now he's gone for Blink Dagger. Ah, interesting. He went for Tranquil Boots. You don't usually see this on mid Zeus, turning your boots into Tranquils. I guess it makes sense, but usually you leave them bare or go travels.
Yeah, definitely the more usual case. I don't really think it offers you anything, actually, Tranquils this game.
More movement speed when they're not broken, I guess.
True, but Travels would usually tick that off for you, right?
Oh, way more move speed on Travels, but well. It is 2,000 gold. He does want to get the blink pretty quick because he wants to be blinking out. Actually, why would you desperate for blink on Zeus? Actually, I was just going to say, it makes sense for the Radiant. Why does Zeus need a blink that badly?
Yeah, this game I'm not sure the blink is your needed item. I think you just want to go damage and sit in the back of the team fight, let your frontline deal with all the stuff. Maybe worried about PA, but then you'd probably more likely to go Ghost Scepter or something like that.
I'm thinking the same. Get the Aghanims up as quickly as possible so you can Nimbus in the Mars ult in the Clockwork Cogs. You got a lot of crowd control on your team. You just want to be doing damage, like you said.
Yeah, and the fight's most likely going to start from Veteran or Ross jumping in, right? But actually, we have the Blink Dagger on the Mars. Sven going for Echo Saber, so we'll see if he goes for Aghanims afterwards.
Oh, he will. So. He will. He has to. There's no way. What's he going to do? Armlet Blink Dagger. Go old school.
Very old school. I think Blink versus Aghanims is a really interesting discussion on Sven. Because obviously Aghanims is double the gold and they do the same thing in a sense.
Oh, the Aghanims is a lot better at the moment though, because the Stormhammer cooldown is 7 seconds when you get the talent, and it doesn't auto attack when you land. And then you can immediately auto-attack with your Echo Saber straight after, so it's like a triple auto-attack. I feel like it's going to be nerfed in some capacity, but I'm not quite sure what yet.
Yeah, I don't know if just removing the attack would be enough.
That would be a nerf. Yeah, that would be an interesting nerf, but I don't know if it's still too much mobility. They'll move the Dispel talent, I reckon. That won't stay at level 15, it will go up to 20 or something.
Yeah, I think that would definitely happen. Really interesting warding. There's a Zeus, guys.
Yeah, just shove it literally right there. Does he not know?
I don't think it caught it. Another regen rune for V-Man.
Oh, he's going to love that. Literally Zeus's dream in the early game.
Alright, the Radiance ultimates are all coming up next 15 seconds or so. Or we will lack the Reaper's Scythe. The question is what Dire wants to do. I think Radiant are very happy to sit back and farm. Ollie putting pressure onto Ross top lane here.
He's just throwing out a cheeky Malefice.
And I think Ross realizes that he's alone.
Ross is like, I'm fine. nothing to worry about. Yeah, we actually had an arena in the bot lane, but didn't find Juju. And they missed the hook as well through everything. Juju will escape. And Intelligent, even after all that pressure, he didn't teleport back to base. He teleported to the tier 2, so now he can farm. He's got his Desolator up. He'll have it after that camp. First item, Deso. So, not a farming item, but it does give you damage as quickly as possible, which is maybe what they're after. Just wants to get online, doesn't want to, sit and wait for late game.
Yeah, it's such a weird PA lineup because I feel like all the heroes on Radiant don't really synergize with the PA.
Oh yeah, none
So
of them do.
you're kind of like a carry that's going to be like hitting things amongst chaos, black holes, Reaper Scythes, Wasp's Kisses, Golems. You're just kind of there doing damage.
I think you're there just to provide some physical because the rest of your team have so much magic damage. It's like, by the way, don't forget about me. I'm also a really hard hitting core. Okay, now they're just running straight in. Now, nice use, but he goes into the cogs. Is that where you want to be? Heals from Brex will keep him alive. Out comes very melee range Mortimer's Kisses.
So
Debate Mail, he's low. He's going to go down, but we've got the Rosso up. At the moment, it's 1-for-1, but I think Dire have the advantage. Nat going to try and TP out. Is he going to make it? And yes, he does. So after all that, another 1-for-1 trade. And only on the support. This is pretty much the story of this game. Everyone is like scared to fully commit. And Ollie gets speared, but doesn't go where they want it to.
Arena's coming off cooldown.
Oh, I think he's in trouble. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, was he going to black hole? There's no way he was going to get away with that. I hope he didn't, because he would have been stunned by Ross anyway. That's a big kill, though. Killing Ollie's always good.
That fight looks so bad as soon as the TP came in from Ross. They're actually looking for more here.
Whoa, they throw a golem.
On Radiant.
Look at that. That is beautiful. But then Veteran does get his ult. I think he's going to go down. He doesn't have the spear. He doesn't have any mana. He did have a 1, but he didn't use it. However, Dire are going to also kill Juju. So it's a 1-for-1 trade again. This is just all over the place, these fights. Like, Ultimate's just being thrown out randomly. And now who's got the lead? Radiant or Dire? I mean, they've still lost Juju. You've got Ross alive. Where's Ross, though? No, Ross has gone to farm. It's like, see ya. See ya, nerds.
No ultimate up. He's like, I just want to hit creeps again. Sorry, I'll be back in 40 seconds.
Cooking the Golem was genius, though. Golem ult straight into Cookie Golem. That's just great. And it's max rank Cookie as well. 2.2 second stun, 280 damage.
It's like perfect chain stun as well because of the time it takes for the golem to fly through the air.
That was really nice. I like seeing that.
I feel like there's a lot of forcing happening just for the sake of forcing fights. Like the Dire get the pick on Ollie, so they go, okay, there's no Enigma, no Black Hole, let's take another fight. But Radiant has so many teamfight ultimates that you need to kill more than one of them to make that kind of play happen.
I think
especially when your Sven
is
not interested in playing the game because no ult.
Yeah, well, Sven does need to farm, but he is doing a good job. He is the highest net worth. He's about 3,000 gold ahead of Juju already. That's quite a big difference. Juju has, like, what, 80 less last hits?
Oh, and an Imp Claw for the Sven.
Absolutely brutal. I think that's, in my opinion, Imp Claw's the best tier 2 item, apart from maybe Essence Ring. But I'd still think it's Imp Claw.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best. It's very team line specific, right? Team line? Lineup,
yeah, something like that.
It's very specific on that. Obviously, a hero like Sven, a hero like Kunkka.
Yeah, Ember Spirits.
Very, very good. But if you're a PA and you get an Imp Claw, you're like, well, this is a bit pointless.
True. Well, PA can guarantee a crit on the dagger every time, even if it's only a 30%. I think it's heroes like Ember Spirits. Very good. Another hero is TA. Quite nice.
Yeah.
Then you get your Meld Strike guaranteed critting. Not going to complain
TA
about that. What's the crit? 30% more damage. Yeah, 30% more. But it is guaranteed, so that's nice. Another regen rune. V-Man and his regen runes.
Bottle value.
A lot of value from his bottle. Let's have a look at the player levels, because that always tells a story. Dire have a slight lead at the moment, even though their supports are slightly poorer. Ross is the highest level in the game. That's where he wants to be. He's very close to Ags. Only 2,000 gold to go. And that went boring. Boring, safe, tanky build. I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do. But, you know, thought maybe he'd go cheeky, get a Radiant. Doesn't have a lot of HP, interestingly, though.
No, it doesn't. The Greaves is just like deceptively not that great because it doesn't give you any HP. It gives you mana. I think it used to give HP, it doesn't anymore. Oh, Blink comes in
nice
from
Blink
Veteran,
out,
nice Blink out.
Nat, he gets cookied. Oh my god, look how far he's gone. What? I think that's not where you want Nat to go. Big heals, but he is completely surrounded. There's no way he's going to live. Mortimer's Kisses is trying to sort of zone the enemy team away, but that's not going to do anything to Ross. Maybe about 300 damage. Ollie finds a black hole. They've got the Golem out. And look, Juju, this finding kills. This is actually big turn for the Radiant. Nat still didn't die. Brex pops his ult, but it's a little bit too late. You've already lost V-Man. Now Ross has turned up with his ultimate, but it might be a little bit too late. Throws out the stun. He's trying to get in, but without his Aghanims, he's really struggling to get into the team fight. Are they still going to fight? I mean, Dire have already lost 2 heroes. They still think about going. The Catapult gets the stun. Now Jabatemel's going to go down. Triple kill for the Radiant. I can't believe they couldn't bring down Nat. And Brex, you're going to be the next casualty. That is 4-man wipe. Ross, the only person alive.
Yeah, Ross is dipped because he's so close to his Aghanims. He's like, I'm just going to finish this. We'll take the next one. But what a fight. That cookie looks so bad, but I think it saved his life by putting him outside the arena, and then there's the Mars spear into the tree line. It allowed him to survive long enough to get off the Greaves and a Q, put him up to about half HP, and then they couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, he's just hiding in the trees, zoning Mortimer's kisses, and it just ended up working out for them. I really can't believe that he got away. 1,200 HP was how low his pool was at that point.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
huge
huge fight
win.
for Radiant. They did use all of their ultimates though now, and there is the Aghanims on the Sven. 40 seconds, what will they have up? Reaper's Siphon, Kisses. They won't have the two big AoE stuns, so
That's
maybe
true.
they'll look to smoke up with Ross's Aghanims and go take a fight. There's pressure on mid tower right now. Radiant looking to clean this one. Ross TPing in.
Oh, Ross, I'm not sure that's what you want to do, but maybe just going for it. Yeah, you're right. We've got the Agnums up. We don't have the Sven ult, so it's not doing too much damage, but it's going to be
the
enough. Look at them.
cogs.
Their whole team are completely stuck. No escape for you. Nat, big heals. But I don't think you're going to escape. Out comes the Sven, and you're going to die. Nice. Wow, really quick turnaround from Die. I mean, with the cogs and the arena, they can hold the enemy team in place basically indefinitely.
Yeah, perfect communication from Ross. Guys, I finished my Aghanims. I'm TPing in. Let's just run at them. And yeah, great initiation from Veteran. Really nice control through the cogs from Jabeno and the cleanup from Ross. And
Yeah.
Die gets the fight they needed.
Well, now not only do we have Stormhammer dispels, we have Ags. We've almost got level 18 on the Sven, so another 50% bonus damage. I mean, this is the time where now you're really scared of the Sven. Before he was like annoying, but you could kite him and he didn't hit too hard. Now, okay, I'm going to be 3-shot. It's pretty scary. They're not taking a lot of towers though. What?
Ooh,
I was like, what? Where did that come from? Alright, Ross is going to pop his ult, and look how quickly they take out McDoot. He didn't pop his ult before his stun landed, but it didn't matter. Still found the kill.
Yeah, nice little play from Veteran. The blink spear back catches out McDoot.
I saw McDoot just slide across my screen. I was like, well, how on earth has this happened? But actually, it was Veteran with his nice blink.
Let's see what they do with this God Strength then. It's half duration through. I mean, they've got to be looking at something like Roshan, but they
Don't
can't
think they
do
have
it
time.
now.
Well, they're just
Gonna
going
go
in. Can they kill Nat? Yeah, they can delete Nat. Wow, that is a really big pick off. Ross, stop diving. Okay, he does find another kill. There's no black hole. 7 seconds. Jabatemel's gone in, but I think he realizes I'm a little bit too far. He's got like 20 tower hits running at him. He's going to be fine. Interestingly, Jabatemel hasn't followed the Clockwork Pos 4 meta, which is to go Aghanims, first item. I don't know if he'll go at
really?
second. Yeah, it's popularized
greedy.
because it allows you. So you know how it's like the Snapfire is building Ag's first item, and he's nearly got it. You do the same sort of thing on Clockwork because it allows you to just double ult. It just gives you the most impact possible from a support. So it is good. I do like Clockwork Ags a lot, but I thought it was a luxury. But then they started realizing actually,
might be in trouble here
if you
mid
just
lane.
first item it. Oh, the spear. He still gets hit by the cookie though.
Not
That's
enough.
weird. And now Ollie goes with the black hole. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but never mind. They're going to get 2 nice pickoffs, so you can say that's 100% worth. Ollie actually gets both the kills from it somehow. But there you go. Ollie with his BKB. Hasn't had to use it yet. I thought
He's
that.
also going for Aghanims, and they're going to look for Roche here now with the minus armor from PA.
Oh, easily. You've got the Desolator. It's going to be enough. It's not a lot of minus armor. You do have a little shudder.
Snapfire,
Yeah,
yeah.
6 more. That's 12. 12 minus armor. Should be
It'll
enough to
happen.
kill Roche. You can still evade Roche's hits, can't you? You preferred the old Ags for Clockwork, yeah, when it was just like 10-second cooldown ult.
And this is the issue. Dire is aware, and they're actually not killing this anywhere near fast enough. With the hook in from the Clockwork plus the Sven coming in with the Stormhammer over the wall. Yeah, you can't do that Roche. So they just have to back
No,
out.
you can't. You're right. And you've also got Clockwork Flare, so you can always see inside it. Very low level, Jabatemel, actually. It's only level 10. And you've got a level 19 Sven on your team. That's the thing about Clockwork. Like, you don't need to be super high level. You just got to get the nice hook shot, get the cogs, bit of disruption. Even at level 10, he's got 1500 HP. Quite a tanky hero, Clockwork. 4 armor talent as well, always helps.
Yeah, he doesn't really have any HP items either. Everything on his base HP is just from being a strength hero.
Yeah. Vice Veteran on the cliff.
It's just D-warding.
They smoked him, but they're like, oh well, we'll leave him up there. We don't need him. We're just going in. We're going in literally without Veteran because they know he's there. Oh, Juju, are we going to get the stun? Nice use of blur, but he needs to jump to someone. They can't break the blur. Oh, now they found him. Who are they going to go on?
so
They just
dead.
instantly kill him. Out comes the V-Man. Now they have vision. Why is Ross waiting so long for a stun? Never mind, he will find McDoot. And Juju will get away. Now they can go and do Roche. Oh, Ollie, I don't know how you were found, but you're going to go down, my friend. Very quick 3 kills. And now Roche, which is not even full HP. You've also got Sven ult up. Where's Sven? Oh, he's over there.
He's coming. It's, yeah, huge disaster for Radiant. 3 of them get caught out from the smoke. And they kind of were like, oh, can we defend? But once the Sven is on top of you, you're dead. Like, especially as a squishy support. I mean, E3 hit the Warlock.
I think he realizes that maybe I can't kill PA, so I'm just going to go for other targets. And you can see that he's going MKB, so usually you'd go Daedalus, but I guess against the PA, it makes perfect sense to get MKB.
When you hit so hard, you want to make sure every hit actually connects. Yeah, it has how much? 50% evasion?
Up to 80 if she gets a talent. I'm not sure she'll take that.
No one takes. It's 85 actually.
You do take it sometimes if you're against a team that really don't want to buy it, or you're just so farmed in the early game. But the other talent is also really, really good.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Is that it's countered by an MKB, just straight up, just completely countered.
Pretty
much. That's the whole talent wasted at your level 20 talent. So that's usually why it's bad. But you're right. If there's a lineup that doesn't really want to buy MKB, there's not many cores nowadays that don't want to buy it.
There are still some. Every now and then. Some of the illusion cores are not massively fans of MKB, like Phantom Lance and Naga Siren aren't going to get MKB.
Especially. PL buys it more. I mean, PLs are buying Basher and Abyssal like crazy.
Yeah, Abyssal makes it. No,
really thought about it.
Abyssal's good on Naga too. Like Terrorblade would buy MKB, that's fine. I'm trying to think what core absolutely would not get it. Even Spectre will get an MKB if she needs one.
Yeah, Sven doesn't really like buying MKB either. Like you said, he prefers to go for Daedalus and big damage. So forcing Sven to buy an MKB is nice.
It's alright, yeah. I mean, the evasion talent technically still helps, even if he has MKB, because MKB is not guaranteed, but it doesn't make it worth it at that point. Ursa will go MKB, easily. I'm trying to think of a core that absolutely does not want to get it. Now, I'm not counting Tinker as a core, because that obviously doesn't count. Nat, you are in trouble, my friend. He does hold his Ghost Shroud, so that's clever. But now Ross just can stun again. Oh, the stun's got such low cooldown. Why can't they find Nat? Oh my god, Nat actually got away. Never mind. That's what you get for blinking before he stuns you. What a ridiculous hero. And you realise now why. This is literally first band veteran. He's got his ult up, but Juju just blinked straight over it. Like, this BKBs. Look at the damage that did. To be honest. Oh, it gets away. Oh god, goodbye.
Unfortunately, there's creeps in your base. the savior will die. They get Juju out, Ross in the base now with God's strength.
I mean, he's got the enchanted quiver, so his first hit is so ridiculously powerful. Actually, quite an interesting item for Sven. You know, you come in with the Storm Hammer, enchanted quiver breaks at the same time. 600 magic damage. Was it more than that? 300 magic damage, 320 on Storm Hammer, so 620 magic damage instantly.
I think the main benefit that Ross is really liking it for is the True Strike. Guarantee hit the PA if you're going on her.
Oh yeah, didn't realise that about... I've never known that about Enchanted Quiver. Its first hit's guaranteed True Strike. I think Ross is going to be absolutely fine. I mean, he's got the Aegis, so... But you don't want to commit a big ult for an Aegis. But Aegis really counters teamfight heavy lineups. Because, you know, if you pop everything to kill Sven, he's going to be like, well, fine. And then he's going to ult and kill you. Look, he's even farming the jungle.
Won this fight.
No, don't Reddit. What are you doing? You need to run away. This is so bad. Oh, they literally spit out Juju on top of Sven, but I don't think that's a good play at all. They're going to Reaper Scythe him as well. They're even going to black hole him. They're going to pop everything for this man, and then he's just going to come back to life. But I mean, maybe they'll find a few other kills. They've taken down Brex as well, and now Ross is here. And I think, are you going to kill Juju? This is going to be huge. Oh, but you don't have the MKB? Yeah, but it's still going to die. Yes, Wayfair has popped his ult, but it's too late now. You've lost your main hero, and now Sven's just on an absolute rampage. No chance of survival. Nice blink away. Oh, Veteran just misses that. The man blinks in aggressively. But yeah, I'm not sure what the Radiant were thinking. They were so desperate to fight there, but you're not... All you did was take out an Aegis, but you had to use Black Hole and Reaper Scythe to do so. Just heard a blade mail pop. What's going on here? Oh, Debatement just killing some creeps.
Yeah, even Sven without God Strength right now is still a scary hero. They did the nice thing of picking off Brex once the Aegis had popped. Like, Brex is such an important target because of that Heavenly Grace and the ultimate. Providing so much sustain, it's even countering the Necrophos. None of these Reaper Scythes are killing anyone because of the heals.
Yes, and he's even got Holy Locket.
You need to throw everything onto Brex, really, at the start of these fights. He is the main issue, I think, because you can't really stop Ross once he hits BKB. You can stop the Omni Knight.
You can, yeah. And this Omni Knight with a Holy Locket, that's a lot of healing he can do. It buffs, it's 35% more healing. That buffs the mech, it buffs the purification. I don't think it buffs the Heavenly Grace's health regen over time. Because That's not a heal, it's buffing your health regen. But still, it's a lot of healing. I wonder if Brex will go for the Guardian Greaves now, or whether he'll go for Aghanim's. Yeah, he's going for Aghanim's. It's hard to itemize against Sven. Do you know how you itemize against Sven? You ban him. That's the best thing. Or you go Blink Dagger. I guess Lotus Orb kind of works, doesn't it? You have
yeah, Lotus is nice.
I mean, it does stun him back, but if he's got his own BKB, he can't get stunned back. So I think you just have to get Blinks against Sven. It's kind of the only thing that works. And as Nat has showed us, you have to really save the Blink for a stun. You can't use it early. You've got to really, really be careful.
Yeah, because you can't even buy Ghost Scepters to do it anymore with the Dispel talent. It just...
You know he's level 24. The next highest level in the Radiant is
are they gonna find
18. No?
They know he's in here. TP away? Ross?
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
So close.
I mean, Ross is about to hit 25. Radiant don't even have a level 20. I just want to point out that I don't know how. The gold difference is like 10,000. Okay, one thing. The XP difference is over 20,000. I don't know what's happened, but Ross is going to have his 50% God Strength damage talent before anyone even gets their level 20 ones. It's just insane.
Yeah, you compare the item difference. Juju, the core for the Radiant, has BKB Deso. Sven has BKB Ags, MKB, Echo.
Mask of Madness, yeah.
Between your two cores, that's such a huge difference. You can't fight into Ross, really. You have to drop all your ults on him.
Yeah, and you know, Heavenly Grace, like you said, gives strength. 28 strength to Sven, which he then magnifies with God's Strength even more, because it counts as base damage. So
it's 600 HP.
Yeah, it's loads. I mean, Heavenly Grace is a ridiculously good spell. And he even went for the Heavenly Grace health regen talent, so 51 health regen.
I think they are careful of pushing in the high ground. They do know that Radiant obviously has this huge team fight combo. They're probably just going to wait out the Aegis, put that on the Sven, and then go high ground. Because if they have to commit all their ults again to kill the Sven before the fight actually begins, then then it's going to end up really well for Dire.
Yes, I agree. And V-Man now has his Aghanim's, so he's got that Nimbus ready. He not only went for Blink, he went Blink and Ghost Scepter before finally picking up Ags, but he does have it now, so Nimbus is ready to go. Sven just hit level 25. What talent is he going to go for? Oh, it looks like a fight's going out. Yes, they do manage to find a kill. Brex, your ult isn't going to save him from Reaper's Scythe. V-Man already dead. Brex, he's next to go. Trying to heal himself. He's got a lot of different heals. But meanwhile, Ross is finding some kills. He's in the black hole, but he's got his BKB up. He's not going to take a lot of damage. Actually, this is a lot of damage. Never mind, he turns around and he wipes everyone out because he's Sven. And that's just how it goes. Veteran finally turns up. Nat is now stunned. Ross is going to be like, thanks for the kill. Welcome to Sven. Basically 2 shot. Wow, Juju's gone in. Ross kills him in like 3 hits. Absolutely no chance. That was a buyback as well. Oh, God. I mean, it looked so good. And then Sven just turned out to be Sven. Ollie, nice juke. Are you going to get away? Yeah, you are, actually.
God.
Well,
Ross.
welcome to Sven, I guess. He's got the talent for more God Strength damage. You got him to about, what, 30% health. And then he just decided to hit you. Goodbye.
You know what? Ross has looked at Nat's play earlier on Necro where he lived on 1 HP, turned around, and then they wiped. He's gone, I can do that better. I'll do it all on my own.
Pretty much can do. Last tier 2 tower to go down. I mean,
it was a nice arena from Veteran that controlled the Necrophos, allowed Ross to reinitiate the fight. It was so close to dying through the black hole. If they'd done that, it's such a good fight for Radiant. But yeah, if you can't control the Sven that long, it's a real problem. I mean, and now he's got a Satanic.
Like Ross said, Draken said in chat, you're fighting a core who's 15k net worth ahead of you. Yep. What did you expect to happen? Like, this is a Sven with his ult up. You can't just blink in and go, well, I've got evasion. Nope.
If you like triple crit, there's a chance. But
yeah,
not much of a chance.
He has literally Desolator is his only damage item, and what, the 24 damage coming from BKB, and you're trying to go through a 30 armor Sven who's got like 4,000 health. There's just no chance. All 5 people voted Radiant at the start of game. Was it 5 Radiant, 4 Dire? What now, haters? I mean, someone said it, right? And this every time Sven gets picked, we always say the same thing. Never vote against the Sven.
The other cool thing about the channel point thing is that it gives you a little icon in chat, depending on which option you vote.
Oh, really? Oh, goodbye, Nat. No, Nat does get the blink. He's got the reactions. Really good play from Nat. There you go. Good reactions. That's immortal play. Oh, he's even going to do pause for BM. No, that's not why we paused. Cheeky smile. I mean, that's God's strength used.
Literally, that blink dagger just saves his life. It's insane how like crucial those kind
This
of moments
game,
are.
yeah, it's almost like an FPS now. You either get one shot or you don't.
Yeah, it's League of Legends.
It is League of Legends. I'm glad.
Sven is like Master Yi. He goes invisible and he kills you. That's how it works.
Yeah, one shots you or you get away. He is a bit like Master Yi, actually.
He has become that.
He has, yeah.
But Master Yi also has an ultimate that makes him really powerful. It's literally Master Yi.
I miss the old
Sven has a
Master
stun.
Yi. I don't know what the game is like now. I haven't played League in such a long time. But yeah, he is. You invulnerable. You're on their face. You kill them.
They both have a big sword.
They do. Marcy's more like a sort of katana he holds upright.
Yeah, they're both masked.
He would be a Nagi hero if he was in the game, Master Yi.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Well, the 4 strength lineup seems to be working. I mean, every time the team with more strength heroes seems to win. Seems to be a common theme.
Yeah, I mean, tanky boys, right? You have to have a really coordinated fights to bring around tanky boys. I mean, the big thing that they have, Ollie has an Aghanim, so if he gets the Midnight Pulse down plus the Black Hole and it's full channel, how much damage is that?
Well, 14% magic damage a second, and then you get 4 lots of them. So, was that 52%?
Yeah, so just the Midnight Pulses alone do 50% of their HP, right? And then you have the Black Hole damage on top of it, which is another 800 magic damage. Oh, it's pure damage.
Pure on Black Hole. So over half your HP in magic damage, and then another 800 pure damage from the Black Hole. It's a lot of damage. And then obviously he's got people on his team to do damage. You've got Fatal Bonds. I think Fatal Bonds and double Midnight Pulse would wipe a whole team, actually.
I think it probably would. It's silently incredibly strong.
Yeah, I think that actually is enough to wipe a whole team, because that's 27% shared damage, and you're doing over half of everyone's health at once. That's pretty good. But I mean, obviously everything would have to align, but...
Yeah, it's like perfect world. You have the Warlock Hold dropped on. You have, like, I don't know, the PA gobbled up thrown in while the Black Hole's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of AoE damage. The Necrophos Heartstopper obviously would, I think, apply through Fatal Bonds.
I don't... No, that's a really good point. Because what does the type of damage count as? It's one of these weird health removal things.
It's magical damage, it does say.
Is it?
But it's health. Yeah. It's labeled as health decay. So yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird. I mean, it's always been a weird interaction because it doesn't cancel blink daggers because it's not normal damage. It doesn't break refraction. It doesn't do anything like that. Now remember what happened just before the break. Sven had popped his ultimate, and there is Roche, and he's got double damage. So I mean, he's going to make the most of it anyway, even though he didn't kill Nat.
Yeah.
But double damage Sven. He's hitting over 1,000 a hit. Oh my god! Goodbye, Roche. It didn't.
He hasn't even got crit.
No, he doesn't.
What's he going to replace for his Daedalus? His treads probably. Don't need them anymore.
Echo Saber, I'd say.
Fly around everywhere.
Oh yeah, that is true. But then you are quite sluggish with the 45 move speed gone.
Well, he's going to have Aegis and the Daedalus, right? So he's going to get rid of both of them probably.
Oh, is he ever? Oh right. Yeah, no, he keeps the treads for now. He wants the speed.
The movement speed. It's useful.
He's still so high level. Level 27. They've only got a level 20 in the game. I reckon he's going to hit 30 before there's even another 25. At the rate he's going. Veteran doesn't care. He's just standing there farming. He's got Heaven's Halberd and Pipes. Gone very
going in.
Yeah, they're throwing literally everything onto Veteran. Are they going to kill him? Jabate Mail turns up. Yes, they will bring down Veteran. But, I mean, now you've got Sven going to turn up. And Ross, you can tell he's waiting to go in. Nice, save some breaks. Mortimer's Kisses. Oh no, this is going to be Juju brought down. Maybe not. Out comes the Black Hole. Keeping Ross in it. But, you know, Ross was Aegis. This is another one of those pop everything on Ross. I don't think that's a good idea. He doesn't have his ult though, so he's not actually hitting that hard. Surprisingly, Sven is not that strong a hero without his ultimate. But he's still level 25 and 27. He's still the highest net worth. He's still pretty scary. Yep.
Leave up the creeps.
Okay, buyback from Snapfire. I mean, it looked good for the Radiant. They found a few kills, but it just wasn't enough. And again, why are you using cooldowns on Sven? Sven, even though he's still got Aegis up, he's like, well, I'm just going to pop my ult. Screw it. Oh, he's actually gone in. And that's what dude. Yeah, that's the. Wait, who was inside him?
Oh, wait. What?
Wait, what?
Huh? She hit? Oh, did he hear creep?
Did you think the player just instantly died? I was thinking the same. It would be quite funny.
I was like, yeah, but I guess he must have gobbled a creep up or something.
Right, we're going in again on Nat. Oh, this is not looking good for Nat. We don't have
mana on Sven.
Yeah, absolutely no mana, but we're still smashing him to pieces. Look at the damage. Right. Whoa, absolutely incredible damage. You do have the Aghanims on Clockwork, you see? I mean, he didn't even use it, but he can use it. Ready for another stun.
He's got it. It's so strong he didn't use it. It's still really good.
Got called out there. That's true. I just noticed he had it, but he didn't actually need it.
Yeah.
If you use double hook shot at level 18, it's 4 seconds of BKB piercing stun.
Plus the cogs and the... If you use the cogs knockback as well, it lasts even longer because of the pushback duration.
True. Unfortunately, the cog doesn't go through BKB, but the ability to basically lock down a core late game, even as a support, is just really, really strong.
Super valuable.
He just... Did he refresh literally just so he could do double rocket flare? I'm not sure that's entirely worth it, but okay. Now he's going to stun
He might as well.
Now he's going to stun himself. I think it's a 4-second stun. Yeah, there's a 4-second stun. That's interesting.
Because it gives you bonus attack speed, doesn't it? Yeah, 200
so quite
bonus
a
attack
lot,
speed.
quite a lot.
I wonder if a Clockwork's ever gone also attack Clockwork.
I've done it before, but only in low rank games. You know, like Assault Cuirass is quite nice on him and stuff like that. I've tried Necro Clockwork because then you trap them in with the Necro creeps. I don't know. I can never work out the optimal way to play a core Clockwork. That's why I think he's best as a support. Pos 4.
Yeah, he's become one of those heroes that started off as a Pos 3 and slowly been moved down the ranks.
Yeah, he has. Because he's just as good even if he doesn't have items. So.
Alright, Minotaur horn up for the Sven. Heavenly Grace.
I mean, you never
popped immediately.
look at his HP. Okay, obviously now it's going to blink that. I mean, he's got nearly 5,000 HP, this Sven. What are you going to do to him? Oh, Veteran, he's going. He actually gets the 3-man arena. And now Ross turns up, and goodbye. There's one. Ollie finds a black hole. Instantly countered by Jabate. There, that's the Clockwork versus Enigma. Screw your BKB. Gets another hook shot, which gets another stun, because it went through a hero. Awesome play from Jabate. Yes, out comes the Mortimer's Kisses, but it's not really going to do much, is it? No, no one cares. And this is going to be the last barrack. Ross thinking about going in. Nat actually didn't take a lot of damage from that, interestingly. Wonder why. He does have the Witless Shaco now. And Ross, he's just going straight for the towers. Actually doesn't know what to do. Just running around in circles. They've lost creeps.
I think the strength wore off as he went in.
Ah, okay. Well, definitely he's gone now, but he's still got the Aegis.
Excuse me.
They're just waiting for the creeps to turn up now.
Warlock's back up in 10, but there's no buyback on your Phantom Assassin, who still only has 2 items.
Oh wow, this is really sad. 1,200 net worth versus 3,000. Well, 33,000.
Ross is just standing in the midnight pulse. Brex is like, dude, move, please. I beg.
And Algebatemo's gone in. Out comes the stun. Double stun from Ross. Yes, there is the Golem stun, but it's not going to be enough. The spit out from doesn't send Nat very far. He's going to maybe look for a kill with Reaper's Scythe, but I don't think they're going to be able to find it. There's a lot of healing still coming out from Brex. Another hot cook. Look at the use of this Aghanims now. Okay, he will find a kill. Sends Clockwork to his death, but that's going to be GG. And this is one of the things we see about games. You know when one core gets really far ahead, and I mean really far ahead, it's usually Ross. Like, not a little bit further ahead, like absolutely disgustingly far ahead. That's always Ross. Clock 2. I've played Clockwork mid before, actually. I used to quite like that. In Heroes of New Earth, I did the equivalent of it, but I'm not sure Clockwork 2 is very good. Okay, obviously, Nat going to blink away.
I'm generally surprised Ross keeps trying to do it on Nat without seeing that.
Oh yeah, we're going to use the
Angel.
use the Guardian Angel. So just dive the base. Why does Ross turn around? You have no need to turn around.
Shroud.
Just stay in there. No, but just go in.
He couldn't hit anything. I think he decided just to leave.
Oh, I would have just chilled there while the ult's up, to be honest. Yeah, it's 10-second duration with Ags, 8-second without. Okay, yes, you spit Wayfarer in. I don't know what you think he's going to do. And Ross is like, I want to kill Juju. Will he find the kill? Yes, he will.
GG.
Goodbye. There
Ross
is a buyback, but
having a great time.
oh, the cookie. It doesn't quite bring him outside the arena.
Oh, Juju again, the target.
Oh, black hole.
The black hole.
Wow, Black Hole Mortimer's Kisses is doing a lot of damage. In fact, that's going to be Ross dead. No, it's not, because he pops Titanic, but he still goes down. A just went. I didn't even see it. Went at some point in that fight, and that's going to be a big kill. 10 times godlike streak ended. But, I mean, look at the base. You've got Megas. You've got not even a tier 4 tower. You don't have a single building. It's not looking good. Look at Veteran. He's just having a laugh. Sitting back and relaxing. He's done a very good job on Masters game. 3-7-23. Engaging fights literally non-stop the entire time. Very well played by him. 22-3 on the Sven. I think it's what I said is about to be true. He would have got level 30 before even a single level 25 on the Radiant. I mean, that is an unfair amount of experience. What's his XP per minute?
He almost beat his whole team. Veteran will get 25 before, but it's close.
Look at his XP per minute, 1,100. I mean, what?
Yeah, it's over double that of Necrophos.
It's so much. He's got literally over double the farm of
Spell
GG.
Prism. Spell Prism, I think, is a really great Sven item.
Yes, I do agree. Yeah, yeah. I mean, 20 strength come out from Minotaur Horn is quite nice, but having low cooldowns on your ult and stun, why not?
Yeah, it's so big. I think it puts the how much reduction is it?
Is it 20?
20%, yeah.
Yeah, it takes
Stormhammer goes to about 5-second cooldown.
it takes us 4 seconds off Warcry as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's always helpful. I mean, now they're just waiting to lose.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think the Radiant are like, yeah, we can take fights. We have this big team fight comp, so maybe they're thinking, oh, we're just saying it and try and have one last big team fight before the game ends. But in reality, they're not going to win it, and the Ancient will fall. But it's fun, so why not?
Yeah, I mean, it is called Defense of the Ancients, so they're going to try their best. Who's drawing the circle? What do they really think is going to happen?
Clockwork saying, this is my area to farm, please leave me alone.
Yeah. He is literally farming. He wants his Abyssal Blade. So then he can go... Wow, Hookshot Abyssal, overclocking Hookshot. That's a lot of crowd. That's 6 seconds of BKB piercing stun. That's pretty brutal. 2 seconds on Abyssal, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I mean, he really wants it. Look, he is farming it desperately. I think he's got it sent now. Yep, there it is. Abyssal Clockwork. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Abyssal Blade is just that good an item in the late game. If you can farm it, of course. You've got Aeon Disc on Zeus. Where's this? Oh, wait, he's consumed his axe? It's quite early. Interesting.
Alright, here we go. Ross is in the base.
He is. Veteran's thinking about going in. They're looking at each other. I mean, Dire have won this anyway, no matter what happens. Oh, how did that miss everybody? Oh dear. Oh, Veteran, he's just gone in. Yeah, nice. Holding everyone in place. He's not even in trouble. Just pops the BKB. Ollie. Misses. Oh, gets 2 on the black hole. That's a lot of damage, but... I mean, goodbye. Look at the damage coming out here. This is incredible. Another ultra kill for Ross. That in BKB. Yeah, all over. Full team
Ross
work.
jumped past the black hole as it was cast and instantly killed 3 of the Radiant heroes.
Well, I mean, that's literally first pick Sven. Another Sven win. Yeah, it is a little bit Resident Sleeper, but it's at the point where you can first pick the core. The other team had all the time in the world and every pick to counter it, and they still did nothing against it. 25-3 Sven with 500 last hits, 71k hero damage. I mean, when you out damage your Zeus by about 30k, something's up.
Yeah, no, this was the core show for absolute truth, and we did see the Omni Knight is like the silent hero as well, right? Because the buffs that he provides to Sven just makes him unkillable. The number of saves Brex had this game actually is pretty ridiculous. The number of times he clutch healed against the Reaper's Scythe or dispelled using the Heavenly Grace. Yeah, it's one of those heroes that's like, it just needs to survive the early game, and then your combo, you just make your core unkillable.
It's true. It's just that Omni Knight is a hero who has a lot of impact, but he has basically no crowd control apart from a slow. So if your team needs lockdown, Omni Knight is a problem. But when your core is Sven and you've got a Clockwork and a Mars, it's fine.